What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. I'm here with another recap and review of The Walking Dead. This is the bonus episode number 4, called Splinter. When I saw the episode called Splinter, I thought they meant like splinter cells, you know, how they have like a small section of some organization here and they all spread out all over. That's what I thought they was talking about. No, we was talking about a real doggone splinter, one of the little wood sticks that get caught into your finger under the skin and drive you crazy. A splinter. I thought this was a great episode, y'all. Considering I was not that concerned about Eugene, Yumiko, Ezekiel, and Princess. They just didn't do it for me as a collective. But this episode, I think they picked the right person for us to follow. We pick up right where they left off, where they were going through this train yard and they got rushed, you know, by the doggone little white security people from doggone Star Wars. I was like, what the heck is going on? Where they get these get-ups from, y'all? Okay, so they come out and they got guns pointed all on them, like, they ain't shooting, but they got the guns pointed on them. And everybody like this and scared and nervous and screaming. And Yumiko was like, let me go, let me go, let me go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear Ezekiel say a word. If y'all remember this episode or y'all watched it, I did not hear Ezekiel say one doggone word, on top of the fact they didn't show us Ezekiel. They kept the camera panned to Princess and Yumiko. Yumiko was getting her butt whooped, y'all, by these, you know, Star Wars characters. She getting her butt whooped. She got butted in the head with a gun. Princess saw her opportunity as they was trying to hold her to go for the gun on the person in front of her. So she lunged. When she lunged, they hit Yumiko once again, knocked Princess to the ground. You hear Eugene all in the background. Just give us a chance. We'll cooperate. That's all you gotta do is throw us a bone and we'll do whatever you say do. I'm like, shut up with your weak ass. Eugene get on my doggone nerves. His crybaby ass just working my dang on nerves. Why all the doggone women in here is so much tougher than Eugene old weak ass? But that's just, you know, that's where we at. I gotta throw something away. I've been throwing stuff away every video, y'all. My bad. I feel so like productive because I actually got a trash can right by my desk now. So anywho, yeah, so Eugene was getting on my doggone nerves. They roughing him all up. It's in the middle of the night. And you hear the people say, separate them. Put them in separate containers. Now, they all, like I said, we at a train yard. So we in these stock containers. And this just takes me back to when we had those cannibal people. And they put all of us in the train yard. But they was eating our bodies up and stuff. So I was concerned. Like, are we finna get eaten up again? Like, none of the characters on this particular season or in this group was a part of that. Because I don't think Eugene wasn't with us at the time, was he? I don't think we had met Eugene at this time. I think we met Eugene and them right after we got caught up by the A-train people, you know, and they was trying to eat us up and stuff. So, yeah, we all scattered. They got Eugene in one stock car. They got Yumiko in another one. They got Princess in another one. They got Ezekiel in another one. And nobody knows where each other is at. Well, Princess, she's in her little stock car and she's going crazy. She don't like dark rooms. She don't like small spaces. I necessarily wouldn't consider this a small space. However, it's dark as a mug, right? You got little beams of light coming through the things. I'm like, where the hell they get these old wooden trains? Like, what happened to the steel magnolias? They got these little wooden trains. And so she sees, like, you know, here's people walking past. She sees, hears sounds, and she hear them saying that we gonna hear people talking, and the guardsmen outside making noise, and the foot, you know, crunch, and all past. And she hears all this. All these sounds are driving her bonkers, just driving her crazy. And during this particular episode, we learn that Princess ain't all together. She got some screws loose. I'm not gonna call her cuckoo. I'm not gonna call her that, but she got a little bit of screws loose, and it's kind of understandable considering that she has been there out in the wilderness after the fall, as they like to call it, after the fall, and she hadn't seen people, didn't know nobody, hadn't talked to nobody other than herself. That's the type of mindset that Princess has been in. But we learn in this particular episode there's a little bit more to that. A little bit more to that, right? So, in the middle of the night, Princess notices is a little brighter beam of light coming through. Okay? She goes over to it. She starts trying to pulling at it, and she get this splinter in her finger. Ow! It hurts. Them little splinters be hurting. I don't care if they that big or they long. The splinters be hurting like a mug. And don't pull it out the wrong way, because you may catch it. It may be frayed, and you may catch another one, and it get caught up in your skin. Your finger get all infected, and you fall off and have gangrene, and everything be wrong with your doggone finger. So I was feeling her pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get splinters, I try to dig deep. I don't care if I dig a cavity in my finger. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out. When I first got my dog, because I like to walk around the house barefoot. When I first got my dog, I didn't trip off the fact he got really fine hairs. And he sheds. I didn't really think he shed because I didn't see the hair. Baby got one of his little fine dog hairs caught in my butt. Like a little splinter. Baby! Oh, that was painful. I cried something terrible, y'all. So I understood she got this piece of wood caught into her finger. She just can't get it out. Just can't get it out, right? Then all of a sudden she hear Yumiko. She moaned. I didn't think it was Yumiko. At first it didn't sound like her. Is it Michiko? It's Yumiko, right? She moaning and the princess like, hey, girl, hey, is that you? It's me. You all right? I'm like, half of her conversation was, It was almost like she was going in and out of consciousness. And Princess like, hey, I just want to know if you're all right. I saw you get hit in the head pretty bad. My bad. If anything that I did made you get hurt. Baby, they was effing Yumiko up without even paying attention to you. The people that was like turning her up, they had their backs to you. So whatever you was doing, you rushing for the gun, that didn't have nothing to do with you. They was putting y'all in y'all EMF place. That's what they was doing. They fucked her up. Why they didn't fuck up Ezekiel? I don't know. Why they didn't fuck up Eugene? I don't know. Why they handle Yumiko? Why they want to hurt the women? They want to manhandle the women, okay? Oh, little bitches, I can't stand you weak ass men like that. You won't take it out on the other grown ass men, but except for Eugene, old crying ass. Just give me a bone, just throw a bone and maybe you get to fuck you, Eugene. Anywho, so Yumiko was like, look, girl, just talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because Princess trying to tell, don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. They know, I don't know, when they tell y'all when you get a concussion, they tell you not to fall asleep because they're afraid that you're not going to wake back up. I don't know what that does. Why falling asleep can draw you into a longer unconscious state of being is, I don't know the medical history behind it. If y'all know the medical reasoning behind why you need to stay awake, drop it in the comment section. Teach me some stuff today, right? So she started telling her a little story. And she was telling her a little story about, how she used to hang with the cool kids. She wasn't necessarily like, popular, but she wasn't no nerd. Like, the people liked her stuff. So she hanging around the cool kids and stuff. And she was talking about one day she ended up getting a splinter in her finger. And the splinter got really, really infected. And nobody really noticed, except that, she couldn't show her little infected finger around at school and stuff like that. People make fun of her and talk about her, stuff like that. But her stepfather, I think it was her stepfather, it might have been her real father, her daddy, he noticed, right? So he used to make fun of her, tease her, make little jokes and everything about how fucked up her finger was and everything. And her mama wasn't really paying attention. That's basically what she said. Her mama wasn't really paying attention. And when she got into the story a little bit more, we're coming to find out that the father used to beat the shit out of her. Apparently, he used to beat the shit out of the mama, too. He used to hurt her. He probably did some other stuff, violated her body in other kind of ways as well. And when she went to tell her mama to talk to her about it, her mama was like, girl, bye. In so many words. She was like, it was dinner time, and they was eating. And her finger was all fucked up and dangled and everything like that. And he didn't want to see her ugly ass finger at the table with the rest of them because it was making him feel gross. So he wanted to put her ass out in the doggone shed. And so she went to mama like, Mama, I gotta go in the shed. I gotta go out there. I don't want to be out in the shed. You know what I'm saying? Say something to him. Do something, right? And mama told her, well, if you don't want to go out in the shed and eat, then don't eat. I told you I did that was one of the poems I did on this channel before, about the child who's being abused, and they telling their mama, and the mama's like, shh, I don't hear right now. You can't say nothing bad to me about this good man when I think is good. You can't say nothing bad about him. I want to hear it. I don't believe you. Then that's the type of stuff the mama was going through. So basically, her mama was choosing to ignore the abuse that her daughter was getting. If he wanted her to go out there and eat in the shed because she got a fucked up ass finger, then go. If you don't want to go, then don't fucking eat. That's the type of mama that she had. So she was like, that ain't how the story was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to go there with that story. Then all of a sudden, the doors open up. They coming in to get her. She's still acting a little crazy and buck wild. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, get up off me, right? She, Princess doing her damn thing. Before that happened, she also found Eugene. Okay. So, when she found Eugene, he was in the car next to her, right? And she found a hole, an opening in her wall. So she was able to pull the plywood off and crawl through. Eugene telling her to go back in there. We don't want them to see you out here. You gonna get us all killed. And she was like, I'm trying to save us all. He was like, just corroborate. Do what they say. Comply. And nobody will get hurt. Y'all know where I was going with that. But that's how Eugene was with her. And she was like, no. He said, you're making things worse for us. So we heard the men come on watching by, whatever. They checking the perimeter. She had off to the side or whatever. And Eugene convinces her to go back in her hole and don't try to escape. Don't try to help them escape. Do what just go there and just be a good damn soldier. Be a good girl. You know what I'm saying? So when she go back in there, that's when they come in to get her. The doors open up and they come to get her. They take her in there and shower her down and walk around her and inspect her body in the nude and everything. And as I'm saying, I think this is like a callback to something that her daddy or stepdaddy or whoever he was to her used to do to her. Walking around trying to inspect her word. Why are you stripping me down and inspecting my damn body? What the hell did that? She's like, if you checking for bites, I don't have none. Okay, if that's what you're doing. That ain't what they were doing. They was just being perverted little motherfuckers. Okay, anywho. They take her into the room, sit her down. The head commando asking her, where were you when the fall happened? She's like, what the fuck does that even matter? Now, if y'all watch The Walking Dead, Another World, I think that's what it's called, with the teenage kids that I said I started watching them and I didn't like it, so I stopped. That's what they called it then. When the virus hit and everybody started being zombified on those in that society, which is 10 years after the apocalypse, they call it the fall. And these people are calling it the fall. So it makes me think that they are interwoven. Okay. This society of people. Because them mugs walk around with Star Wars type of outfits too. But they black. They like Darth Vader type shit. Anywho. Okay. So they got all these weapons and where the fuck are we at? We on a stockyard, right? So they want to know, who is she? How long has she been there? What's your friends' names? What can you tell me about them? Well, honestly, Princess can't tell you shit about them. She don't know them for real. But she played it cool like, where are my friends? How's the one that y'all beat up? Is she alright? Y'all taking care of her? Because they came and got Yumiko after she passed out. Because Yumiko did end up eventually passing out. They came and grabbed her and took her off. So no, where you take my friend? That's what I want to know. Where you take her? Okay, he won't give her no answer. She won't give him nothing either, right? So he gonna throw her back into the hole. So she sneaks out to go over to tell Eugene, I think I did what you said. They don't know. I might have fucked up. Right? Because they came and got me and I didn't say nothing. I didn't give them anything. I didn't tell them nothing. But I think I might have made it worse. Well, Eugene is gone. What the fuck is he? He's not there. So she goes back into her little hole. Every once in a while she's talking and she's plucking at the little thing and she's going around going crazy. She got to count herself to calm herself down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She got to count herself to calm herself down and walk around and pace. And then she started reciting the capitals in alphabetical order. I swear, I have never learned the capitals to each state. I do not know them. But when she started reciting them, I knew that's what she was doing. Those are the capitals in alphabetical order. For some reason, therapists used to always tell you to count, recite the capitals in alphabetical order to try to calm your mind, try to steady your mind. They tell you to do that, and they tell you to count back from 100 real slow, or say the ABCs backwards. This is just a mind thing, because if you're trying to think of what these items are, the order of them, then that makes you not worry about what's stressing you. You be stressed about that shit then. And in this particular one, she made it all the way to the H. I forgot which state has a capital begins with the letter H. She was like, oh shit, I knew it this time. I guess she'll never make it that far normally. So she's calming herself. And all of a sudden, the skies open up. In drops Ezekiel. I was like, hey girl, hey, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel came in like, what up, dog? Let's get the fuck up out of here. And so she's going to tell him, no, we can't do that. Eugene told me it's not safe for us. Let's stay put. Ezekiel like, what the hell are you talking about? No, ma'am. We finna get up out of here. We gonna rescue us. We gonna rescue everybody. And then what? Where we gonna go? What we gonna do? We don't even know where we at. You know what I'm saying? So everything that Eugene was telling her, she's trying to basically tell Ezekiel in a different way. And Ezekiel's like, I ain't trying to hear you. We need a plan. Okay? We need to come up out of this. It's like she all bruised up and everything. He's like, what the fuck happened to you? Who gave you the shiner? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what? You know, I was a little mouthy, so they kind of like hit me in my eye. You know, I'm used to it. They fucked up her jaw. They re-injured the jaw that was already injured before. And Ezekiel was like, look here, now that I'm here, ain't nobody gonna ever hurt you again. And I was like, that's what's up. That's what's up, Ezekiel. That's how I was feeling, right? And so at this particular time, one of the soldiers come in with some food for her. And so she goes on to apologize. Like, you know what? My bad. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I didn't mean to be, you know, indignant. So I'm gonna talk to, you know, the officer. You know, let your boss know that I'll talk to him. I'll let him know a little something. You know, I'm gonna let him do a little something, right? And so in the meantime, Ezekiel turns and clocks the hell out of this dude, right? Armor and all. Fucks him up. And you know, he beating the shit out of this dude. He going in. And then she's like, what the fuck did you do that for? Why did you do that? Ezekiel said, we need a plan. We need a plan. We need to get up out of here. You know. And she's like, it's not about harming him. That wasn't the right thing to do. The dude, I think, wakes up or whatever, and he tries to attack Princess, right? And then Ezekiel just go ham on the motherfucker, right? And Princess like, stop, no, you're hurting him. Because Ezekiel made him, I told you ain't nobody gonna ever hurt you again. Hands all bloody, just knuckles, just it's oh. I was like, look at this Ezekiel. I ain't never seen Ezekiel go this hard in the paint. Never. And then the dude is down there screaming and begging, oh, please stop. I don't know what I'm gonna tell my boss. I can't tell him that I got attacked by a chick. And when he said that, everything paused. And I was like, when the hell did he get attacked by a chick? Ezekiel was fucking him up. No. It was not Ezekiel. It was Princess. Ezekiel was never there. All these conversations that Princess have been having have been in her own damn head. But not all of them. At least the one she was having with Ezekiel. About being protected and things like that. And escaping and getting out of there. All of that has been in her head, right? So, when Princess realized what she had done, Knuckles was all bloody. Dude was beat the fuck up. All the hell to be damned, right? Fucked him up. She took his gun. She took off. She ran towards the gate. And she running. She get to the gate. She got the dude gun on the back. She try to get under the gate. The gun catch it. She can't get out. I'm like, motherfucker, take the gun off. Slide the gun under and get your body on under. That's what I was saying. But she backs up. When she back up, she stand up. There's 2 walkers and Ezekiel at the gate again. Why Ezekiel is her subconscious, I don't know. Why is he her voice of reasoning? I don't know. And Ezekiel basically told her, girl, you better get your ass out of here. And she was like, I gotta go back. I can't leave them. And Ezekiel's like, you don't even fucking know them. You only met them a week ago. They ain't your friends. She was like, I can't leave them. You know what I'm saying? So basically she having a battle with her subconscious mind, telling whether or not she should stay or go. Should she leave these people behind? Evidently, she's left so many behind before. She named off a few people that she's been in a situation with that end up dying because she didn't go back to help, because she had to stay there and take care of self. Hell, she might have even killed him. She might have went into that little raise that she just did on old Star Wars dude and killed him a doggone self. We don't know with Princess, because Princess kind of cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. That's all I'm saying. She a little bit off, right? So she convinced herself that she need to go back. Okay, when she told Ezekiel she got to go back, she's going back now. All of a sudden, Ezekiel disappeared again, and there was 2 walkers up against the fence. You know, it's like that. She goes back, rushing inside the little car. Their Star Wars dude all beat up. So she negotiates with him. You know what? I'ma untie you. I'ma give you back this gun. Long as you do what you say you're supposed to do. Because the dude convinced her he just a peon. He don't know much of nothing. He can't make her no promises, but he'll take all what she need to say back to the big man. And so she told him, she's like, look her, my name is Princess. You know, they been asked her name, they didn't believe her. My name is Princess. You got Yumiko, you got Ezekiel, you got Eugene. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them. I just met them a week ago. I don't know them for real. I'm saying, they cool, they alright. That's all I can really tell you. And so the dude was like, all right, good. So, you know, she let him put his hood back on. She gave him the gun back and everything. He said, so, well, we're going to go out here and I'm going to take you over to the big boss, the big head honcho, and we going to talk to him and set you free. He covered his face up, his bloody face. She fucked his face up, covered his bloody face on up with his thing, put his gun back on the belt. The doors opened up. He said, I got her. She came back. I got her. He tricked her. If she had not went back to go help them, then maybe he wouldn't have tricked her. Now, my thought process of this is, Princess, you didn't have to go back and give him his motherfucking gun back. You didn't have to do that to go help everybody else. You could have held him at gunpoint. Take me to my people. You know what I'm saying? Something. You could have did something other than giving him his gun back. Untying him. Princess ain't all the way right? And so when he opened up the thing, he said, I got her. And she realized that she had been taken. She had been played. You saw Yumiko, Ezekiel, and Eugene standing there, bound, bags over their head, potato sacks over their head, guns to their back. And she's like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, the lights went out on her. And they put a potato sack on her head. And they finna drag her monkey ass off somewhere because she was too cuckoo to realize that she was being played. She gave the fucking gun back to the person who tortured y'all, who beat the shiznit up out of y'all. You gave the gun back to them, Princess. Whoo, child. That was the end of the episode. But I thought it was a pretty good episode. We learned a lot about Princess. You know what I'm saying? She cuckoo. I'm just saying, y'all let me know if y'all like this episode, if y'all watched it. Leave your comments down in the comment section. Thanks for being here. This has been Poetry. I am Poetry. And this has been the Walking Dead recap and review. See you in the next video. Peace.